Hi guys. My name is Allie and I'm a recovering heroin addict. And don't laugh at my makeshift background. I am not a experienced YouTuber yet. Okay, so today's video is going to be a Q&A. I got some questions from some of my friends and people on Facebook. It's not that many, but I figured that this would be an interesting video. Alright, so let me just put the questions up. Yeah, it's been pretty boring. Everyone is stuck in the house still. New York has been getting hit the hardest with this virus. I hope you guys all are staying safe and healthy. Okay, so, sorry, I keep fixing myself every 2 seconds. Alright, so the first question is, what was your eye-opener to stay sober this time and not relapse? So why am I staying sober this time compared to the other times that I tried? To be honest, it really just wasn't fun for me anymore. Heroin was taking everything from me. It was tearing my relationship apart. It was taking everything from me. I was going to lose my apartment. I was going to lose the man I love. I was losing my family. I had no friends. Nobody wanted to really be around me. And I had never really lost everything like this. I wasn't really getting high anymore, and we were spending over $200 a day to not even get high, so I was really just over it. It really wasn't worth it to me anymore. And for a long time, all of that was worth it to me. And it slowly became apparent that I was changing as a person, and I wanted a better life for me and for my boyfriend. I wanted to make my family proud. Okay, so the second question is, what do you do to stay positive and not think about the drug that could have taken your life? So, to be honest, I am not really like the most productive person. On a regular day, I would usually just wake up, go to my methadone clinic in the morning, and then I would go to work all day. I would pretty much stay busy with work. And when I got home from work, I would kind of be so tired that I would just kind of relax and watch Netflix or watch YouTube videos. I love watching YouTube videos. And that's pretty much all I did. But now, since my job is closed and I haven't been working, it's kind of been hard trying to find things to do to keep my mind busy. And my clinic has been giving me a lot of take-home bottles of my methadone, so I don't have to go there as much. And whereas I was going to my methadone clinic every morning, now my medicine is at home. I only have to go to clinic like twice or 3 times a week now, because they're trying to limit the contact between everybody there. So life has been pretty boring lately. That's kind of why I started my YouTube channel. I kind of needed an outlet during this time that we were all stuck home and not making money and all of that stuff. So I'm kind of looking to YouTube and trying to think of videos and keep myself busy to stay positive. I also spend a lot of time with my boyfriend. He helps me a lot too, since we live together. Let's see. How did Linda from Rensselaer Recovery help you? So actually, my mom was talking to Linda before I did, and Linda was the person who actually got me into Conifer Park Detox. She and right as I was in detox, she got me into Conifer Park Outpatient, the methadone clinic. She got me into that right away. She got my boyfriend also his Suboxone doctor and all that, the first one that he had. She helped us a lot with our sobriety, and I give her a lot of props for helping us. She really saved my life in a way, and I thank her a lot for that. If you guys are struggling with addiction, I really suggest that you call the Rensselaer Recovery Helpline if you're in my area. Even if you're not, you can message me and I'll try to refer you to a number that you can call. Or even if you do call this number, I'm sure they can refer you to one in your area if you're not in my area. They're amazing. They get you where you need to go right away. And I always leave the number in my description box at the end of the video. You can just click the link in the phone number in the description. They're open 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. every day, and they're amazing. How long were you in rehab for on your way to get completely sober? I actually didn't go to rehab. I only went to detox for 5 days, and I know that's not enough for some people. I had went to rehab before for 4 months, and even that isn't a lot for some people. But yeah, this time was actually like my shortest stay ever in a detox/rehab. A lot of people suggested that I stayed longer, but I really wanted to get home and get back to work and just get my life back on track. So that is what I did. How is your relationship with your mom, dad, brother, Trav, and friends now? My relationship with my mom is much, much better now. We've always kind of, we were much closer when I lived with her, of course, but now that I moved out, I know that we're not as close, but our love for each other still stands. I still see her pretty often, and I know that she's still very worried about me, even though I am sober. I still have a lot of trust to earn with her. I think it's going to take a while for her to really come around, and it's going to take a lot for me to prove to her that I'm going to stay sober this time. Because really, it hasn't been that long. It's been like 2 months. Exactly 2 months. Tomorrow, I think, will be exactly 2 months that I've been clean, which is not a lot at all. My dad, my relationship with my dad, I've always been closer with my dad. I've always been a daddy's girl. Me and him have a connection that's kind of different than a connection that I have with everybody else. I know that he's relieved that I'm not using anymore, and he's really supportive with my channel and all that. My relationship with my brother is always the same. He has always been supportive of me. We don't talk as much as I wish that we would, but I do see him pretty often. I talk to him often. He works a lot, and he hangs out with his friends a lot. You know, he has his own life, but like I said, same thing with my mom. It stands with him. Like, the love is always there. I can always text him whenever I need him. Same thing with my dad. The love is very strong. My relationship with Travis has gotten a lot better. Now that we're both not using, he is a lot happier. I would say that, like, the thing with our jobs, not working right now because of the virus and staying home is kind of stressful on his mental. But other than the virus and the things that it's causing for us, he was pretty relieved to be away from that from that addiction, and being so tied down in that. He felt a lot of relief, and he was really proud of himself, as well as everyone else around him was super proud of him for going through with getting clean without going to detox on his own. That was one of his biggest goals. He wanted to get away from heroin, and he did. Even though that we're kind of stressed right now because of the whole virus, he is, our relationship is a lot stronger now that we both aren't using. Because before, it was very strained. We were arguing almost every day, and we weren't sure if it was going to work if we couldn't get clean. So anyway, yeah, our relationship is a lot more easygoing now. We realized that if we could get through that together, that we can get through anything. I don't have, and so with my friends, the friends is the last one. I don't have many, like, close friends. I have, like, friends that I don't really see, but, like, we'll, like, text each other here and there. I have one best friend, and a lot of people know that that's my best friend. We've been friends for years, like, I think over 10 years now. She's like my other half, even though we grew apart because of my addiction. She will always, be my best friend. But other than her, I don't really have any friends. I don't really hang out with friends. I isolated myself a lot in my addiction, so I'm kind of dealing with that aftermath now. And I kind of just find that I don't really click with people as much as I would like. I think it's me. I don't think it's other people. I know that, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but I feel like I don't really connect with girls my age. I just don't connect on a deep level with a lot of people. And that's the truth. And I think that's why I don't have many friends. I only have one friend. And I still don't see her as much as I would like to. We're both, busy with our, we both have relationships. We both had jobs. We both had bills to pay. So, life happens. So, the next question is, who supported your decisions no matter what? My dad always supported my decisions no matter what. And I know that was really hard for him. And, not a lot of people would stick around while I was, using heroin. And I don't blame them, A lot of people don't want to see you, killing yourself with drugs and chasing that lifestyle. A lot of people won't stick around for that. Do you think you'll ever speak in person to people about helping other people in person? Yeah, I actually do plan on speaking. I'm actually going to this coalition in my city, and I'm supposed to speak there once this virus clears up. A lot of people go, like over 150 people. I plan on speaking there. And as, like, my channel gets out there more, I hope that I will have more opportunities to speak at other places. Okay, and then let me just pull up these other questions from my other friend. Did you use needles while doing heroin, or did you just smoke it? I actually mostly snorted it. I didn't smoke it. Smoking it is kind of a waste, but I did use needles. More so before, like when I was younger. I use needles sometimes, but not that often. Not that often. Within the past couple years, at least. I mostly snorted it. And then she said, also, what's the best part about being sober? I think the best part about being sober is having a peace of mind and having more peace of mind, and there's so many things I can't even think. You save money. You don't wake up sick. You don't have to constantly chase, whether that's chasing money to go get what you need, always thinking of ways to get more money and always worried about how you're going to get your next bag, always waiting on other people's time, waiting, for your dealers to get back to you, or always being on their time, and, always waiting on them, making sure they have it. It was just a lot of stress in a lot of ways. Being in that addiction, especially with your partner, I think it's even harder when you and your partner both are using. So there is a lot of good things about being sober. Me and my boyfriend are a lot happier. The relationship with my family is better. Just overall, life is overall better. And that is actually all the questions I have. I hope you guys like this video. Next time I'm not gonna put this up behind me because it doesn't even cover the wall. Don't laugh at me. But anyway, I'll leave the Rensselaer Recovery Helpline number in the description. And I hope you guys like this one. And I will talk to you in my next video, probably tomorrow. If you have any more questions or any video ideas, you can message me on Facebook. My name's Allie Haight. And please like this video, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of me, and please share my channel where you can to potentially save somebody's life. Have a good night, guys.